Thanks for staying with us. The St. Lucie County School Systems is having another great culinary arts program that you can be a part of and go out and have some fun at the Civic Center. So to talk to us about it today are two people from the culinary arts program, Cindy Swartvager and also Maureen Greenberg. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so we'll start with Cindy. This is the St. Lucie County Culinary Arts program, if I've got that right.
Yes.
Okay, and it's going to be some kind of a competition where students cook and the crowd gets to judge the quality and pick the winners?
Right, there's two judging components. First, we have 5 schools competing: Fort Pierce Central, Fort Pierce Westwood, Port St. Lucie High, St. Lucie West Centennial, and Treasure Coast High. And then there's also 2 middle schools that will be making dessert: Northport K-8 and St. Lucie West K-8. And then there's 2 parts to the competition. One part is the people's choice. So we're going to be making a small dish, and then you can vote on your favorite dish. And then they're also going to be judged by local chefs in the area.
Yes, and this is the first year that we've had the judging component from outside chefs.
So professional chefs
So professional chefs actually going to give their opinion this year.
Very important. Good to get their feedback.
Yes.
And so you both are teachers, Maureen, in the program, is that it?
We are. This is my 12th year of teaching, and I'm currently at Treasure Coast. This is my 2nd year there.
Okay.
And I teach the upper levels, culinary 2 through 4.
I think I did go to an event there a couple of years ago, and it was catered by the students who had cooked the food. It was
yes,
pretty
we
good.
do a lot of catering at the school.
And it was good. So do students enjoy this, getting involved in this, learning to cook and learning to create like that?
Oh, the culinary programs are great at all the schools. The kids get to do, I teach level 1 at Fort Pierce Central High School, and then we have kids advanced to 2, 3, and 4, and they love, we'll choose about 10 students
10 to 12.
to go to the district competition.
Okay.
And they love it. They love working with the people and the customer, kind of like their customers, so it's like getting their feet wet in the business.
Okay, so before we go any further, where is this and when is this?
This is Wednesday, December 9th. The time is from 5 to 7 p.m. and it's at the Port St. Lucie Civic Center on US 1. And this is the 3rd year that we've had it, so some people already know where the Civic Center is, but for those of you who are new to that, it's
Southeast corner of Walton Road in US 1.
In US 1, right.
Exactly.
Okay,
yes.
now this is open to the public. Anybody can come by, but there is a charge to come in, correct?
It's a $5 fee, but that includes a dish from each school, so you'll get 5 pretty good sized plates. Some of the dishes are chef carve, East Indian, London broil, pork mousseline, chicken or pork florabine croquettes, chicken roulade, and a deconstructed chicken fajita.
Okay, so we're jumping right from short order cooks into
yeah,
the
they're
higher end stuff
fancy,
here.
yeah,
Sounds pretty fancy.
And then the middle schools are going to make a pineapple cake with coconut frosting and a red velvet cake. So they get all that for $5.
Wow, very good. And the desserts thrown in there too?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So people come out, enjoy this. It's kind of a fun evening. You go out and get a little light meal with it.
And get to see, it showcases the talents of the students. So when we were trying to come up with the idea, they also do a skill at the event as well. So besides students cooking, there's also going to be students making pasta, decorating cakes, fruit carving, and the people can not only eat, but they can watch the students also demonstrating various skills.
Now, is all this food cooked at the Civic Center? There's a kitchen out there, or do you cook it somewhere else and then bring it?
We cook most of it at our kitchens back at the school, and then we bring it there, but some of the things we're making right on site, like we're carving our meats right on the site, and some people might finish off their vegetables. What are you finishing off?
We're doing our peppers and our chicken and our beef. We've marinated it ahead, and then we're going to actually cook it at the event.
And so at the 2 different schools, Maureen, again, what is your school?
Treasure Coast High School.
And Cindy, what is your school?
Fort Pierce Central High School.
Okay, so at both of those schools, do you both have professional kind of quality kitchens?
Oh, yes.
And
we have excellent commercial kitchens.
Good size, so all the things that they might find if they were out working in the real world somewhere?
All the equipment that you would find in a commercial kitchen, and the same types of dish machines and all of those things too.
And they learn everything along the way, from how to pick the right foods and plan the meal and how to make it look right, taste right, obviously. And
cutting skills, knife skills, also like ordering food and doing catering. we do a lot of catering at both of the
Right,
schools.
so we have areas that are kind of like small restaurants at our schools, and the kids, like on Friday, we're doing a program, luncheon for the master chefs. We have 100 people coming, so the kids will serve the food, and then they get to, interact with the customers, and then they're going to, of course, clean everything. They love that, but they have to learn that.
The part you have to do.
Yes.
And you mentioned the knives, so I guess that's got to be quite a task. You got to run a pretty strict shop. We've got sharp things, hot things cooking, and these are high school kids, and it's still fun, or even junior high, you mentioned. It's fun to have a little horseplay and fool around, but you got to really kind of get that under control.
The kids are good. They're pretty serious, and they take things seriously. They know it's for a grade, so.
So do you have stories, each of you, anything? Have you ever, students have gone out and gotten a job, or have you seen them in a restaurant somewhere, anything like that, where you're aware where they went out and used this to get a real job?
Well, yeah, kids come back all the time, and they visit, and they tell us they work in local restaurants around here. One of our students worked at the Inlet in Fort Pierce, and some of them go to colleges, local colleges around Johnson and Wales, Lincoln College, Virginia College, which are some of our sponsors. So yeah, they are very successful in the culinary field.
I have several that have gone into the military, and they've cooked for the Navy or Army and come back to tell. There's a lot of stories that go along with that.
Potatoes there.
Yeah, exactly. And I have a few that work in the hospital environment, that are working at Lawnwood Hospital in the dietary, and a couple that are doing nutrition. I have one student who's a nutritionist for a professional athlete, so that's pretty exciting.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good feeling to know that you're giving them the skills to go out there and do something in the real world, especially if this is what they like. Certain people just have a passion for cooking, I think, and if that bug bites them and you're helping make that happen.
It's one of the things we really want to pass along, is the passion, the excitement, the enthusiasm. And that's what's going to happen at the showcase, is they're going to see the excitement that the students have and the enthusiasm that they have for what they're doing.
Fantastic.
And we want the community to see that.
So have either of you seen the movie The 100-Foot Journey? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I haven't seen it, but it looks good.
I know what you're talking about.
It's a good movie about some young guy with a passion for cooking and how that takes him to places around the world. And it's a good movie. It's a Steven Spielberg movie, actually. And very good movie.
Good. Yeah.
So I recommend it for your students.
Yeah, we'll have to show it to our students.
It's very motivating.
So we want to talk a little bit about our sponsors. We
Okay.
do have some sponsors that generously help us, and we're always looking for more. Sam's Club is one, the St. Lucie Education Foundation, Johnson & Wales, Virginia College, Edward Don, Nelson Family Farms, and the Port St. Lucie Civic Center have all either donated time, money, product, or are helping us in some fashion to have this event.
It takes a lot to make it happen, and I'm sure the school board doesn't just throw all kinds of money at you to just buy whatever you want, so it's good to get some sponsors on board, and we certainly appreciate their participation as well. If somebody wants to know more about this, how can they find out a little bit more?
They're going to call Dana Caputo at 429-4642. She's in charge of the CTE programs at our schools, so she can give you more information.
Well, great. Sounds like a really fun event. Date and time and place one more time, Maureen?
It's Wednesday, December 9th, and it's from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Port St. Lucie Civic Center.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you both for being here. We appreciate your time. Cindy Swartfager and Maureen Greenberg.
Thanks for having us.
Both teachers in the culinary program. Thank you.
Hope to see you there.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And we'll be back after this quick message, so stay with us.